All right, friends. Um, I know that you're still in a tough place. The good news is I know they pulled out a bunch of ice people, so hopefully that'll make things a little better. Um, yeah. Okay. Take care of yourselves, and this is one way you can do it. So tonight's class, we're going to work on shoulders. Okay. We're going to do we're going to throw some shoulder work in our practice. And oh, good. Julie likes that. Okay, yeah, that was a request someone made. If ever somebody has a request, oh, I love the sparkly heart in the corner, Julie. So if anyone ever has sorry, my ADD kicks in when I see pretty things like that. So um, we're going to throw shoulders in the mix here. And let's go. We're going to start on our backs in Shavasana pose tonight. So just come onto your backs if you're not there already. Open up your body nice and wide and feel the ground beneath you, supporting you. So we had a practice about roots, first chakra, support. We're all supported by the earth. So let your body drop into the earth. Let earth take your weight. Feel that. If you really get quiet and still, you can feel gravity, right? You can feel that connection between your back body and the earth. Now slowly turn your head to the right. Oh, feel the left side of your neck open. You might even feel a little something happening in the right shoulder. It may even tense up a little bit. Drop that right shoulder beneath your chin. All right, now the big bone at the upper back there, I call it the wing bone or the scapula, is something we're also going to work on with the shoulders tonight. So just let that wing bone sink. Let your jaw be relaxed. If there's any clenching in the jaw, you can let that go now. And breathe. So we breathe throughout the day. Rarely are we aware of our breath. In our yoga practice, we have the luxury of bringing awareness to our breath. So take advantage of it, feel it. Soften that right shoulder. Soften the jaw. Now, as you slowly turn your head to the left, feel the place where the back of the skull is touching your mat. Yeah, going to the other side here. Feel that little pressure at the back of the head, feels good. And drop the chin toward the left shoulder now. And soften the left shoulder. Now, the majority of us have one shoulder that tends to be tighter than the other. Mine is my right. So this side feels completely different than the other. I don't feel like I'm grabbing as much with this one. Just notice. And then a layer of awareness with breath. And gently take the head back to center. Bring the arms up to the ceiling, palms are facing each other. Now try to drop the wing bones to the ground. So keep the arms wide enough where you can press the wing bones into the ground, not pick them up. Chin to the chest. Now turn your palms slowly outward. Internal rotation. Internal rotation of the shoulders. Do you feel it? Try to get the pinkies so that they're like trying to get toward center line, just pointing towards center line. Don't bring the arms in, still keep them nice and parallel. Now begin to turn the pinkies away from one another. External rotation, you're rotating the arm bones outward within the shoulder joint. Now the pinkies are facing each other. The palms are kind of facing above your head, you might say. Keep the arms like this. Palms are facing above your head, and slowly bring the arms overhead in this internal rotation position. Feels kind of awkward. I know, I know. Keep the rib cage down. Don't lift it. Don't flare it up. Now turn the palms toward each other. Now we're going to internally rotate. Oh, sorry, that was outward rotation. And now pinkies, well, I should say palms facing away from each other. Easier way to put it. And you might be able to reach up a little bit more when you're internally rotated here. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Internal rotation with a nice reach. Now palms to the ceiling, shoulders soften. Bring the arms straight up to the ceiling. Now rotate the palms toward each other again. Bring the right knee up to the chest. Clasp that shin, elbows out to the sides. Use the muscles of the upper arms to press that thigh deeply into your chest or into your torso. Chin to the chest. And breathe here. Press the shoulders away from your ears. Now take the elbows in toward your body. Press with all your might. And breathe deeply. Ascending colon getting a nice massage. Right hip getting a nice opening. Arms getting a nice little workout here. Now take that leg straight up to the ceiling. Knee can be a little bit bent if you can't straighten it completely. Clasp behind the leg with fingers intertwined. Bend the elbows to the sides. Slowly take that thigh toward you and feel the back of the thigh, the hamstrings, open up nice and wide. Soften the shoulders, soften the arms. So in this one, rather than use the upper arm muscles, use the arms kind of like weights, like they're just weights hanging on that right leg, taking it down a little more. Breath awareness here. Notice how the sensation in the hamstrings behind the right thigh changes with your breath, with your inhales and your exhales, in breaths and out breaths. It's subtle. Take your left arm out into a T position. That palm is up. That arm is not higher than the shoulder. Flex your left heel. By the way, make sure the left leg is coming straight out from the hip, not out to the side. Take the right hand to the inside of the right leg. Now flex the right heel and slowly bring that leg down to the side, really slowly. If you find your left hip bone turning to the right, you can take your left hand on top of that hip bone to keep it put. Now bend your right elbow and again, make that arm just a weight that's hanging on that leg and taking it a little closer to the floor here, just with the weight of that arm. Breathe, feel it. Nice opening for the hip, the inner thigh, the groin. Bend that knee, take it back to center, and release that leg to the ground. Left knee comes up. Make sure that right leg is coming straight out from the right hip. Clasp your fingers over the left shin now. Chin to the chest, back of the neck relax. Elbows out to the sides as you press down as hard as you can into that shin, using the muscles of your arms. How do you know that you're not using your shoulders? Feel it. And if you are, press the shoulders away from your ears. Get them out of the picture here. All right. Now we've got the descending colon compressed, massaged, if you will. Left hip. Breathe into it. Now straighten that leg. Get a hold of the back of it, intertwine your fingers, flex the right heel, and bend your elbows. Taking the top of that thigh closer to your torso. Elbows are bent, press into the back of the leg, soften the shoulders. And here we go. Now you've got your left hamstrings in the picture here. Breathe into them. Release your right arm, T position. Now, if your hip tends to turn when you take the side leg down, you can take your right hand to the top of your right hip bone. Either way, either T position or holding on to the top of that hip. Now, left hand comes to the inside of the leg and slowly, everyone, slow is better here. You're going to get much more range of motion, much more opening, because when you go slowly, the body doesn't push against itself. You know what I mean? Guard. Oh, this is interesting. My foot touched the door before it came down to the ground. Okay, that's all right. Now soften the wing bones, soften the jaw. Breathe here into that inner thigh, groin, and hip. Full breaths. Remember those rib cage breaths. You can always use them. Whenever I say breathe, rib cage breath just gives you a bigger, stronger, more voluminous breath. Bend the knee, bring it back to center. Now right knee comes up, both knees are up. Take a hold of both shins, press them down. Try to keep that lower back on the ground. Don't lift it. Chin to the chest. And now take your elbows in close to your body and press into both shins with all your might. Oh yeah, taking care of the spine here. All right, cross at the ankles. Bring the arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other, bring them together, intertwine your fingers, check out that little basket you just made with your palms and scoop it under your skull. Nestle the base of your skull into that little basket, elbows are out to the sides. All right, lift the face straight up to the ceiling, lower back lifts a bit too. Little higher, little higher. Straighten both legs. You're crossed at the ankles. Bring them in. Pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open it up. Hold it. Bring it in and pulse for 5, 4, 3. See, it's a crunch. 2, upper and lower abs. 1, open up. Bring it in. Hold it. We're not going to do any crunches here. Cross the other foot over. So just switch feet. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open it up. Hold it. Bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs are straight. Now remember, if it's too much on the lower back, means you're too close to the floor. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. So if your lower back is complaining, bring your legs a little higher. You got to listen to your body. And release. Knees to the chest. All right. Open the legs to the ceiling. Little V position here. Heels are flexed. Arms are in a T position. Palms are up. Relax those shoulders. Okay, tiny little circles. Now, as you're making these circles, feel the abdominals work. Really flex through those heels. Okay, you really get inside and you feel reverse direction. You feel the abdominals work. And then you get to fine tune with that feedback. Make the circles bigger, big as you can. Controlled though, controlled. Nice and controlled. Okay, reverse, biggies. All right, and bring your knees to the chest again. Release once again. Bring it up, little V again. Bend the knees. Grab the insides of your feet for happy baby pose. Bend your elbows, bend your knees a little more. Chin to the chest. Do not lift up your lower back. Keep it connected to your mat. And then rock side to side. Yeah, think about those happy little babies. I'm thinking of Nora, Eloise, just the little, these little babies that are just little rays of sunshine in our lives. Yeah, open it up, open it up. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. T position again. Bend your knees, chin to the chest, soften the shoulders. Notice how, for most of us, as soon as we get into a new position and do something, the shoulders kind of lift up like, I gotta help. No, you don't. Drop them. Right leg over the left. Okay, chin to the chest. Slowly now, legs fall to the right side. Remember, slow is better than fast. Now you're pushing, pressing into that right arm to make it slow. And then once the legs hit the ground, or if you have a pillow, whatever they fall on, now you soften the right arm and the right shoulder. Breathe here. Okay, notice that the left chest and left shoulder are nice and open here. Let's take advantage of that. Left arm up to the ceiling. Okay, make a fist and punch it up to the ceiling without any stress in the right shoulder. You're just lifting the arm bone out of the shoulder joint here to make more space. Okay, now you've got that space, blade shape. And now that your fingers are up in the air and you can see them, let's really wiggle every single finger. Look at all those little joints. What do you have? You have 3 joints per finger. And then what? Does the thumb have only 2? Yeah, I never really. No, it has 3 too, right? No. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just wiggle the fingers. Okay, now blade shape. Arm comes overhead. We're opening the shoulder, everyone. That's what I want you to put your mind in the left shoulder. Now bring the arm behind you. It's hovering over the ground. Slow. Slow. Now the arm is coming to the bottom of the mat and over your hip and to the right. And again, all the way back. Ooh, it's getting the chest too. Feel that? So nice and slow. Coming over the hip again. There it is in full view. That arm is right over your face, up over your head. It's behind you. Keep it there, and reach way back. Reach way back. Back, 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 back. Okay, now you've got a little blade shape going on with the hand. Lift the hand up and down, like toward the top of your mat and the bottom of your mat. So you're like a teeny tiny little windshield wiper. Okay, now get it a little higher and do it up there. Look for the place where you're really getting deep into that chest muscle. And that's where you do the little windshield wiper then, right there. All right, let's continue. Now arm comes toward the bottom of the mat, over the hip. There it is. Now you see it? up over your head. Reach, 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 reach. Now out to the side, reach, 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 reach. Drop it to the ground. Soften everything. Take 2 big full ribcage breaths here. I know it's not easy. You've got your ribcage turned, but give it a try. Nice. Squeeze those legs together. Bring them back to center. Uncross the legs. Rock it side to side. Get that spine flexible and open. Chin to the chest. Nice. All right. Oh, let's walk the hips to the bottom of the mat. So lifting one hip, walking it down, other hip. They're teeny tiny little steps, but you are lengthening the spine by doing this. Okay, now we've got it nice and lengthened. Arms in a T, shoulders relaxed, right leg over the left this time. We're coming down to the left slowly. Pushing into the left arm is natural, right? So that you don't completely fall into the ground, kind of taking it slow. But once you're all the way to the side, release everything from the left arm, left shoulder. And just feel this. Feel what it's like to put your body in this full twist. What if you made that top leg, that right leg, a little heavier? Just think it. Just a little heavier, and it just falls another millimeter or 2 toward the ground. Okay, right arm comes up to the ceiling. Fist. Okay, remember, before we do this, we're not creating tension in the shoulder. We're just pushing the knuckles up toward the ceiling, and you're going to feel the right shoulder capsule open up. Now a blade shape, now that it's nice and open. Spread the fingers apart and move all those little joints. All right. Another blade shape. Soften that left shoulder. It's not in the picture at all. Right arm comes way, way over your head. Yeah, way over your head. Feel that. Feels good. Now to the right. Notice how good it feels to go slowly with this. If you went really fast, you would never get the deep benefits that we're getting now. Now, down toward the bottom of your mat, over your hip, over your head again. Oh, nice rotation in that shoulder out to the side. Just feel it, everything. Over the hip. There it is again at your left side. Over the head. Reach, 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 reach. Now come into that upper right corner and stop. Yeah, right there. It's pretty intense there, right? Reach out from there. Just feel like you're reaching out and then doing a little windshield wiper there. It's not a big move, but it's a powerful move. Breathe through it. Okay, stop the windshield wiper. Get a little higher and windshield wiper there. All right, let's continue. Okay, keep the intensity. Keep pressing out toward the fingertips. Keep that shoulder nice and open. Okay, toward the bottom of your mat, over your hip, over your head. Oh, shoot, I can't remember if we did 2 or 3. Guess what? We're going to do another. Just in case I messed up. Come to the side, toward the bottom of your mat, over your hip. One more time over your head. Reach, 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 reach. And out to the side and drop your arm. Oh, 2 big fat rib cage breaths right here. Fill up those lungs. Open the rib cage, all directions. One more. All right, squeeze the legs together, bring them back to center, rock side to side, just release all of that, release. Okay, cross at the ankles, flick your feet up to the ceiling, and come on up to table pose. All right, table pose. So you've got the 4 legs of your table coming down from your shoulders and your hips. Okay, nicely squared off. And then you've got the top of your table, nice, strong, straight spine. Remember, the neck is part of the spine. So that's in the equation too. The neck is lined up with the spine, so it's not hanging nor is it lifting. Now, press into the hands. Fingers are spread apart, middle fingers making a T with the top of your mat. Can you press into the mat so firmly that you feel your triceps light up? Okay. Now curl your toes. Press into your toe pads. And send your hips slowly back toward your heels. Keep pressing in the hands. Now the hands are pressing forward. Hips are driving back toward the heels slowly, and the spine is opening up. Don't drop your head. Press your hips down. Feel the undersides of the toes open up. Drop your elbows straight down to the mat. Keep your torso low. Don't lift it at all. Just lift your tail a little bit. Yeah, keep the tail lifted a little bit. Now, glide forward, taking your heart through the center of your mat. Now, elbows come off the mat as you lift your heart right when it's between your hands, and you're in cow pose. All right, feel the curve of the lower back that you've created here. Let your udders be really heavy and let them drop the lower back some more. Nice. All awareness to the lower back. Now to the very tip of your sacrum, to the tailbone. As you lift your belly gently, scoop the tip of your tail down toward the mat. Okay, nice rounding of the lower back. Now lift the tip of your tail up to your belly and lift your belly up toward your spine. Now take that curve in the lower back and let it run up the entire back slowly as you lift your spine toward your ceiling, and now you drop your head. Cat pose. Now, I want you to feel the space between your shoulder blades here. Press more firmly into your hands and feel as if you want to just pull the shoulder blades apart. Pull them apart. It's an internal kind of thing. Drop your head a little more. Okay, now listen up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bend our elbows straight back as we take our shoulder blades together and look forward a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. It's really, and lift your tail. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get in some upper back, which is related to shoulders while we do this. So feel how your shoulder blades are pressed together in this cow position. Okay, now when you come into cat, round your tail, lift your spine, feel the shoulder blades draw apart and the upper back open and exaggerate that. Get inside, feel it, exaggerate it. And now the shoulder blades come together softly as the tail lifts. So we're just placing awareness in the upper back and shoulder blades here instead of the low back. And bring it back to table. Uncurl the toes. All right. Take your knees in just a little bit closer to each other, like just an inch or so. Bring the right arm forward and the left leg back. Look straight down at your mat. Flex your left heel. Very good for the back, especially for the lower back. It's a lower back strengthener. Reach forward some more through the right fingertips. Lift the left heel a little higher and pulse it. Okay, moving into the glutes and still working on those muscles that support lower back. Okay, take it down. Right hand, left knee. Left arm forward, right leg back, flex the heel, reach back with that right heel. Really reach back like you're trying to kick back there. And then press forward through the fingertips. Now lift the right heel a little more. There's the right glutes. You feel them? Pulse right there. Pulse, yeah. Deep into the glutes. Don't forget to exhale. We're working and bring it down. All right. Now, take your take your hips all the way over to the right. So I just swung my hips over to the right, toward the right side of my mat. Now I'm going to press my right hip way back toward the right back corner of my mat. So you feel this really big opening in the right hip. Press, press, press. Now walk your paws to the left, your hands to the left. Drop your elbows in your head. And breathe here. Just trying to open those glutes because we really worked them out. You can really open the back ribs with this. Try it. Walk your hands back to the center of your mat. Lift your hips. Come back to a table pose. Now take your hips all the way to the left. So I'm just taking my hips and putting them all the way to the left. Now I'm pressing back toward the left corner of my mat. I'm feeling my left hip open and the left glutes too. And then I'm going to walk my hands a few steps to the right. So I have a left lateral torso opening happening too. Drop your elbows, your head, and breathe. And lift out of that. Take your hands back to your mat. All right, let's thread the needle before we get up, since shoulders is on the menu today. Right arm swings up. That hand comes behind the wrist. The palm is open. Drop into that right shoulder. So as I always say, this is an awkward pose. And what you want to do is the left arm doesn't matter. So put the left arm, the left hand in any position you want to get it out of the picture. Because what we want to do is we want to focus on a right shoulder release. And even though it started out awkward, Every breath makes it a little bit less awkward. Left palm back into the mat. Lift up, release the right arm. Back into a table pose. Thread the needle with the left arm this time. It comes up and then it goes through behind that wrist. Palm up, drop down. Do whatever you want with that right arm. Get it out of the picture. And we're opening the left. And right hand back into the mat. Lift up. And you know what we're going to do just because we got the back of the shoulder, let's get the front. So come down on your belly. Okay. Legs are straight, feet are slightly toed in. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to lift up a little bit. So I'm going to move the mic actually. There we go. Okay, so palms are down, arms are not higher than the shoulders. They're slightly lower. Let's get the right first. Bend the left elbow, place the left hand into the ground right next to your mat. Now the left leg, well, actually what you do is you roll to your right toward that right shoulder. The left leg will come back and over the right. And you're at home. If you have a pillow, you know what, for home practice, always keep a little couple little throw pillows around because this one, it would be perfect if I had one under my head right now because my head's kind of tilted. And then again, you want to get that left arm out of the picture. So if you feel that the left shoulder is working in the position you're in, put it in a position where you don't feel it. This is all about the front of the right shoulder. Okay, roll out of this. Left arm straight, palm down, right elbow bent, right hand into the mat. We're going to roll to the other side so that right leg comes over the left. And then you feel that opening in the front of the left shoulder here. Okay, roll out of that. Okay, now come on up to table. And okay, got your table. Now curl your toes and lift your hips way up to the ceiling. Press your chest back for down dog. And you're probably going to have to rearrange your feet, maybe your hands. And take a few nice breaths here. Nice inverted pose and a big stretch. This pose just stretches the entire back body. Backs of the legs, back of the torso, backs of the arms, everything gets it. Take your left foot in just off center line. Root it into the mat, pressing the heel back. Lift the right leg for three-legged dog. Press forward with the hands, back with the chest. Open your hips to the right. Okay, notice that you have a lot of load on the left shoulder. So press more firmly into the right hand, and you're going to be able to open that left into the left hand. You'll be able to open the left shoulder with that move. Lift the right heel a little higher. Feel the outer glutes work.
and little pulse right at the top, right at your edge. All right, keep that right leg lifted. Turn your hips so that they're facing the mat. Look forward, bring the right foot forward between your hands. Okay, you want your legs, your feet on different tracks. So make sure that the left foot is far enough over to the left so you have that. All right, shimmy the left toes way back, as far back as you can get. That right knee is over your right ankle. Squeeze your left butt cheek. You're going to feel the left inner thigh get a nice squeeze too. Press that left heel back to open up the calves and the back of the left leg. Okay, keep the butt squeezed. So that left leg, even though you can't see it, you can feel it for sure. Reach forward with the right arm. Unlock the right waist. Reach forward till you feel the right waist get a little bit longer, and then lift that arm to the ceiling. Bend the elbow and bring it back. Bring the arm forward, bring it back down. Gently drop the left knee into the floor, into your mat, and the top of the left foot. Walk your fingertips back so you can have fingertips into the mat, or you can take hands to the top of that right leg. Press your hips forward. We're releasing the left hip flexor here. Nice big breath. Full exhale. Hands back down. Curl the left toes. There you go. Secure them into your mat. Lift the left knee. Look back at the left foot. Bring it forward just a little bit. Turn it out about 45 degrees. Look for a foundation for your warrior and then come up into it. Warrior one. All right, reach up as you press down into the feet. Feel the steadiness, the firmness of your foundation in this pose. Can really feel why it's called a warrior. Okay, ready? We're going to take the right arm under the left for eagle arms. Tops of the hands or palms together, either one. Press these arms together. You're going to feel that in the shoulders and the upper back. Try to keep the shoulders down and just lift the elbows. Press a little bit more firmly. Breathe into that intensity. It is intense. Bring the hands to the forehead and lift the elbows and lift your chest. A back bend, but it's really coming from the chest lifting. No lower back compression when you do that. And straighten it back up. Release the arms. Bring them up. Oh, they're nice and relaxed. Let's just kind of swim back. Body's kind of calling for a release because that was intense. Let's do a front stroke this time. Elbows are bent, purely relaxed here. All right, arms come up. We are in warrior one. All right, now, right arm comes forward. The top of that hand meets the inner thigh. Inner thigh and top of the hand press into one another. That leg is not moving as the left arm reaches up and back and takes the torso with it. Now left palm down, right arm released. Right palm up, reverse warrior. Oh yeah, lose that left arm. Left shoulder's relaxed, right rib cage is super open. Breathe into it. Look at what you're doing here. You have a lateral stretch going on with your spine.
And you're also a little twisted. Back to warrior two. Reach out toward your drishti. Press more firmly into your right foot. Hold this just because it's fun. Reach, not reach. Drop the right arm down. Now the top of the hand presses into the lower part of the leg. Left arm comes up. And if you want to bind this, turn that top palm so that it's facing back. Bring the arm behind you, bend the elbow. If you want to double bind, get that right arm underneath the leg. Release. For those of you who took a bind, left arm comes over your ear for intense side stretch. I want you to feel it from the edge of the left foot all the way up the left side of your body to your left fingertips. Okay, you got it. Spring up, back to warrior two. Straighten that right leg, turn those toes so they're facing the edge of your mat. Mine is sliding. Okay. Oh, let's make a star pose. Let's come down from star pose. Hinge at the hips. Reach forward with those fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Come all the way down for an inversion. Soften the head, the neck, the jaw. And a couple rib cage breaths here, upside down. Palms into the ground. Walk your hands forward. Wide dog as your head drops between your arms. Press your chest back. Glide forward. Walk your hands back. All right. Bend your knees. Heel toe, heel toe. Come in just a little bit. Roll up. Okay. Right in between this, I'm going to throw in another shoulder. Okay. We're going to do a CARS. Controlled articular rotation is what that stands for the shoulder. And then we're going to get the elbow. So take your feet about hip distance apart. Press into the feet. Now with CARS, you really are working only on the joints. So everything else stays really like you're a statue. All right, let's do this. So bring your, okay, let's start with the right. So bring your arm in front of you with the palm up. Make a fist. No, I'm going to do it a different way. Make a fist with the arm to the side. Now, I want that fist to be really strong so that you feel it in the shoulder. So the arm is just really straight and stiff. Okay. Bring your arm out to the side. Okay. And bring it up over your head. Now, turn your palm back. And when you do this, feel like you're pressing into your fist and you're turning a tight doorknob. So turn your fist back, you're turning that doorknob. Now bring the arm in front of you, palm is up. Keep the arm long. Now lift the arm slowly, keep pressing out through the knuckles. Okay, now begin to turn the palm behind you as the arm reaches back as far back as you can go. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning as much as you can. Now when you come down, the pinky is next to your leg. Now bring it back again, palm is facing up. And then when you get to this corner, you start turning the palm forward slowly. I'm going to do a whole YouTube where we get every joint with CARS. And it takes a while. Now the arm comes across you diagonally with the palm up. Let's do one more. Bring it up, press, 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 press. Press into the knuckles. Okay, now when you come up here, you start turning the palm forward. and then back, turn that doorknob. Turn it as much as you can. Keep turning it. And then when you come next to you, the pinky is at your side. Keep the palm and the knuckles where they are. Bring it back. Bring it up into that corner. Here's where you start to turn the palm forward because you have to. This is external rotation. And come across. Let's do the other side. Okay, ooh, let that shoulder soften. Okay, make a fist. Take it out to the side. Okay, I'm trying to think of how I usually start this. Sorry. Let's just go up. And then turn the palm up to the ceiling as the arm comes diagonally in front of you. Okay, really press out into those knuckles because the arm is really straight. You're not moving. You're just going to move through the palm, through this movement of the doorknob. Now bring the palm forward and back as the arm comes straight back. And then the pinky is next to you. The palm is still facing back. Still facing back. But when you get up into this corner, you start rotating the palm slowly forward. Turn that doorknob really slowly. And then when it comes in front of you, the palm is up, making a nice fist. Bring it up. Palm is up, palm is up, palm is up. It stays up, it stays up. Here's where it starts turning back as the arm comes back and next to your side. Now the arm is back, the palm is up. Now, when you get to this corner, that's a tricky part because that's a hard part. Then you start twisting the palm forward slowly as you can. Keep turning that doorknob slowly. And then when it gets in front of you, the palm is up. All right, shake out the shoulders. We're going to do the elbows now. So again, you're thinking of really straight body. All the work is just going to be in the elbow joints here. So palms up. Now, really make the arms so straight that you feel the elbows. Okay? Slowly bring the palms up, pinkies turned in toward one another. Slow, 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 slow. Then when you're up at the top, turn the pinkies in toward each other and squeeze. Feel the elbows. Now, very slowly, keep that squeeze. Very slowly, turn the palms forward, thumbs come in. And then we're going to go down with the palms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Straight arms. Feel it. They call that irradiation in the joint. Okay, now turn the palms forward and up. I do cars every day. I've been doing it over a year. It's like flossing my teeth. I floss my joints. Okay, squeeze. And I can tell the difference, especially in shoulders. Rotate forward. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those elbows, come down. Now we're going to switch. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Do not turn the palms. We're going to come up with palms facing down this time. Squeeze the elbows. Squeeze. Rotate the palms. Coming down with the tops of the hands slowly. And it's right here in the ends where it's just really, can really get into those joints. Turn the palms down, tops of hands up, come up, squeeze at the top, rotate. We're coming down with the tops of the hands. Okay, you just did a shoulders and an elbows cars. Okay, let's get down. We have to do, I just did not want to forget about that. Okay, come on down, down dog. Can you feel your elbows? All right. So press your chest back. Feel your down dog. Take your right foot in, root into it, left leg up.
Press back with the chest. Rotate the hips. Okay, feel the load in the right shoulder. Press more firmly into the right hand. That's going to release it. Lift the right ankle to the ceiling up as high as you can. Once you get to your edge, little pulses at the top. Turn your hips so they're facing the mat. Look forward. Left foot comes forward between your hands. Make sure your feet are on different tracks and left knee is over the ankle. Shimmy your right toes back as far back as you can get them. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Press your right heel back. Reach forward with your left fingertips. Right heel is going back just as much as the fingertips are going forward. Lift the arm and rotate. Bend the elbow and twist. Come forward, hand comes down, hips facing forward again. Drop the right knee gently and the top of the right foot. Straighten up the torso, press the hips forward. Right hip flexor release here. Enjoy that. Hands come back down, curl your right toes, lift your right knee. Look back at your right toes and you're going to want, or foot I should say, you're going to want to take that foot forward and a little out to the side. So look for a foundation for Warrior One. Get up into Warrior One and then rearrange things so that your hips can face forward. All right, left arm under the right for eagle arms. So did you see what I did? You get the left under and then either tops of the hands together or palms. Keep the shoulders low, press the arms firmly together. Upper back, shoulders, get it? Keep the shoulders low, just lift the elbows. Press more firmly again, because we're getting into a little different part of the back. Now take the hands into the forehead, lift the chest and the elbows, chest and elbows, chest and elbows. Yeah, so you keep the back nice and long before you back bend. Release this. Open your arms. Warrior One again. Left arm comes forward. Take the top of that hand into the inner thigh into the hand. Press them together. Get a little isometric work going on there. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Bring it back. Ooh, it takes the torso right along with it. Right palm down to the ground. Release the left arm. Warrior Two. Soften the shoulders. Watch your left palm rotate up toward the ceiling. Release the right arm behind you. Bring the left arm up and over. Here it is, left rib cage. Breathe. Back to Warrior Two. And Warrior One. And we're coming down. Let's do pigeon. I know we're kind of running out of time a little bit, but let's do a little pigeon pose each side. So scooch the foot over to the side, left knee to the other side of your mat, right leg straight back. Get the hips level before you come down. So that left hip is going to tend to be really hiked up compared to the right. Get them more or less level. And then drop down. Now, you don't have to drop your body down. You can keep your hands in front of you and keep your body lifted. You are still getting an incredible release in that left hip. Actually, probably just as much. It's just kind of fun for some people to drop over with their body. It puts a more relaxing element into the pose. We've got some back rib cage access here. Rib cage breath is perfect here. You can really feel the ribs opening as you breathe. All right. Let's get out of this and go to the other side. So curl your right toes, lift your right knee, squeeze your right butt cheek, lift your torso. Okay. Bend your right knee, take it forward behind your right wrist, scooch the foot over toward your left wrist, send that left leg straight back. All right. Level the hips. So again, this time the right hip's going to be lifted. Try to drop it. Drop it, drop it. See how that opens a space in the hip capsule? Then you can come down if you want and add your breath. All right, release from that and bring it up. Feet hip distance apart. Sit back in a little chair. Drop your belly toward your thighs, maybe even into the thighs. Grab the backs of your ankles, drop your head. Just a little standing ball here. And breathe. Swing your arms back and forward, lift up. Swan dive forward, drop down. Standing forward fold, release your neck, your jaw, your scalp. Monkey pose as you press into the shins and extend your spine forward. Extend, extend. Backs of the legs open wide. Come back down. Another forward fold. Bend your knees, swing your arms back and lift. All right, ready to waterfall here. So remember, when you waterfall, this is a detox breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And always, always when you come down, sit back in a chair. So inhale, nose. Ready? Release it all. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, release. Inhale, fill up those lungs. Release. Fill them and empty. Stay down. Oh, let your head hang. Bend your elbows. Clasp elbows with opposite fingers. Feel the spine open up. Knees are bent. Swing side to side if you like to swing that elephant trunk a little bit. And then release your arms. We're going to slowly come up. When you get to the top, shoulders up toward the ears, bring them back. Feel the wing bones slide low and deep in your back body. Palms forward, eyes closed, Tadasana. Okay, feel the mountain. Feel your heartbeat. Arms up slowly overhead. Namaste Mudra over your crown. It floats slowly to your heart. Oh, feel those shoulders drop. Feel those elbows drop. And then finally, forehead. All right. And then down to the ground, belly down. I know I'm kind of going fast here at the end. I don't want to skip our cobra. So first we're going to just relax in a crocodile pose. Feet are toed in, palms are stacked, and then the forehead rests over the top hand. And just let everything go. Now take your palms, chest level, mid-chest, nipple level. Okay, feet are toed in, legs are about hip distance or closer. Lift your pubic bone off your mat, roll it toward your belly button, take it back down. Here we go. So remember, the neck is part of the spine, so don't pull the head back and flex the neck. Okay, keep the chin down toward the chest and slowly lift your front body off your mat, recruiting the back muscles, pressing into the hands as little as possible. Full cobras right here. Back benders like to come up a little more. Now you're going to have to use those arm muscles, back bender people. And if you're back bending, drop the hips. Get a really deep curve in the lower back. And coming back down, get the weight out of the hands as soon as you can. You can even take your hands off the mat. Kiss your forehead to the mat. Come up one more time. And then, whether you're in cobra or back bend, if you want to look over one shoulder and put a lateral twist in this, go for it. And then the other. And then take it down again slowly. And after your forehead touches the mat, turn your head to one side, release your arms to the side, palms up. And just rest there. And then slowly, slow motion style, just simply take your head to the other side. Okay. And then bring it into table pose. Curl your tail under just a tiny bit. And slowly pull your hips back toward your heels for a very slow child's pose. Using this one to really open up the back. All right, and then if you're staying for Shavasana, you can flip it over and come into Shavasana. All right, so just gently close your eyelids over your eyeballs. Really nice and soft, right? Like you're just gently covering your eyes. Feel where your body touches your mat. And again, release all your weight. Find your breath and simply observe it. Simply be with it. Don't control it at all. Let the breath find its natural rhythm. And when your mind wanders, just notice what the thought is and just be okay with whatever it is. Just a cloud passing by, that's all. And go back to the breath. Okay, now we'll use a little breath control here, a little Kriya Yoga.
So just mentally prepare for a nice, soft, easy, deep inhale. And then we're going to hold the inhale for a few moments. I'll guide you through it. And then there'll be a soft release of the exhale. And then at the end of that exhale, we're going to hold that. And it's in those moments where you pause between breaths where you can really touch some deep, deep inner peace. So here we go. I'll do the counting. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Nice, easy release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw the belly in. Let it all go. Press it out, 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 and hold for 1, 2, 3. Let the breath be natural again. Okay, mentally prepare another Kriya breath. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 1, 2, 3. Easy deep exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Press the belly back. Let it all out. Hold for 1, 2, and 3. Okay, release the control. Let the breath be natural. Let it find its own sacred rhythm. Okay, mentally prepare one more round. And it's an easy inhale and exhale. Try to just be really easy with it, okay? No strain. So here we go. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3. Easy release for 1, 2. Long 3, 4. Belly draws back the last little bit and hold it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And just feel your inner peace, your inner calm. And now that you've created it, just step into it. Enjoy it. Let your body soften even more. Let your heart open and your mind be spacious. And again, thoughts flow through. That's what they do, no problem. Let them flow right through. Nothing to judge, nothing to push away or hold on to. Just watch them float by. Okay, so as you rest in this inner sanctuary of peace that you possess, that you always have, remember, it just tends to get covered. It just tends to get clouded and veiled by all the thinking and stress and outside stuff. But within you, this is yours. All right, so with your next in breath, take it in and mentally, quietly say to yourself, or just listen to the words and let them be absorbed. I am breath itself. Feel that. You are light. Feel your heart radiate. You are stillness. Feel the peace. You are love. Feel that love for yourself, for others. And just let that love permeate your being. Kindness, compassion, understanding. And rest in your light and your peace and your love. And simply be present in the moment, enjoying each breath. And in tonight's meditation, if you'd like to place a prayer, an intention in this practice, you can do that now. Fertile ground right here. And with your next exhale, release that prayer, release that intention. And just go back to simply being, breathing, alive. Okay, slowly, very slowly, become aware of your body. Where it's touching the ground, where it's supported, your breath, your inner peace. And making your transition, however that looks for you. Gently roll to one side. And then very slowly bring yourself to seated pose. Here we are, another practice. Arms open wide. Feel how the heart is open too. Ooh, palms are up. Bring the shoulder blades back. Press them down. Ooh, we worked shoulders tonight. And lift up. Inhale. Namaste Mudra. Floats back down to the heart once again. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful, oh, wow, 5 hours. That's a long time. Oh, I didn't even know Stacy was here. Weird, I don't see her. Oh, there's more people under here. Oh, look, Chris is here. Shelly is here. Mary is here. Oh my God, all these people. Okay, hello. You're welcome, everyone. Um, oh, good, Stacy. Listen, can't get enough of those shiny hearts. Everyone, take care. Um, you know that the world is watching you. I mean, I was swimming at a pool today and all these people, everybody, when they hear from that I'm from Minneapolis, they just can't have enough good things to say. I mean, you guys have shown us, yeah, I'm going to cry again. It continues, but I think it's going to get better now. Stay strong, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Chris. Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.